Yo, what is going on, everyone? It is Memory here. We are back for some more Ranking of Kings, this being episode 6. We now have Bojji and Kage, as we see right here. This is where they're at right now. I think they actually termed it the underworld, like this is where they're at. And there's like this king, which I remember in the previous episode, they brought up that there was someone that was going to make Bojji stronger or help Bojji. I don't know if this was intended to be the person or if it's someone else, but either way, this should be interesting to see what we're going to have with this episode. And obviously, we have everything going on with Daida and the magic mirror and that freaking ritual, which was just a lot of what the fuck in the previous episode. So there's that going on as well. So yeah, we'll see what we have with this episode, everyone. We're going to hop into it in 3, 2, 1, go. I actually think where we're at right here is just really cool how they've already showed it off. I know it hasn't been much, but it's like pretty fascinating to me. There he is. Yeah. And yeah. This guy just knows everything? Okay. Apparently. He's asking questions like he doesn't know, but he actually does. Right, Kage. Kage. Kage, come in here. Come on. You already probably know he can't talk. Come on. Right, you already know. You just teasing the boy. Come on. See? Yeah, that is kind of annoying how he's just asking questions and just trying to, like, I'm talking to Bojji here, but he already knows what his deal is. What's going on with him? Take a person of ordinary strength and turn them into a king. Oh, that's kind of a bad look if you if you don't even know his name. Does something. Does whatever, guy. It's like, yeah. They stay sleeping on the boy, man. Bojji's just like, Okay, that was my big question with the previous episode. Desha, king of the underworld, second place. Second place. That was my question though with the previous episode, because I was like, Kage was talking about there being a person out there that can turn Bojji into a strong person. I didn't know if it was gonna be this guy. So like, what a coincidence that they just kind of ran into him. All right, episode 6, King of the Underworld. So he is in second place. That is still kind of crazy to me, especially this early on. No way. This is him, and he's in second place. I mean, he could be lying. Gotta test him. He's like, okay, here's your test. Take him on. Okay. So he's probably gonna maybe he'd be able to dodge. Yeah, here's your chance. I just love how they get like that with each other. Like you can do, like they just root each other on, man. They're there for each other. Captain of the Order of the Underground. This is like his right hand man. Desha's right hand man, maybe. Powerful enough to bring down a whole country. Oh, they like that. They on it. Damn. So okay, so they're legit. Strongest order in the world. I mean, Bojji's still standing here. He hasn't backed down. So I don't know if he's gonna be able to hit him, but he may be able to dodge him. We'll see though. Or Bojji going right at him. I mean, you gotta respect it. Aw. He's like, oh my gosh, this kid. Aw. But he's just trying so hard, man. He's just like, you gotta respect it in a way. You gotta admire it. Aw. That is true. If Kage wasn't here, this guy would have said, "Just get out of here." He probably would have kicked him out already. He's Kage, #1 cheerleader, bro. The support. I love it. All right, now you come at him. He'll show a little bit when it comes to dodging. But they said, remember in the previous episode, that he has some kind of hidden power or something that he had before that's, right? They brought up something like that in the previous episode. It's a conviction that drives you. Hey, you might be a little surprised. Because, yeah, I wasn't expecting him to do much offensively, but yep. See? Let's go, Bojji. Kage was a lion now. Yep. There we go. See, if that's where they're going to go with it, where he just becomes crazy OP, like, offensively, somehow, whether it's Desha helping him or unlocking this power that apparently he has still, that's going to be crazy, bro, because... Okay, he's getting a little serious now. He's still dodging it. Oh my god. Kage's like, chill, but Bojji good? Bro. Oh my god. And this is way crazier than what Daida was coming at him with. And even the snakes, too. See, if he was, like, strong offensively, this guy would have been done. It would have been over. See, there's something there, man. There's something there that y'all could work with. Yup. That's our Bojji. Let's go, dude. Come on, man. Like, say something. You gotta admit you're a little impressed by that. You can't. What you mean, bro? He does kind of need an offense, but I don't know. That's something that this series, that is true, Kage. But this series with the whole, like, what makes a king, that's a big topic of this series. He doesn't necessarily have to do that, but from his perspective, I guess I could... Oh, he's not giving up. He's not giving up. Come on. He has something there. What do you mean? Come on. There's potential there. Bullshit, man. Kage, the little slap on the back. Letter of recommendation. Where did you just pull this out of? Okay. No, I haven't. What does it say? Oh no. Oh no. Oh, what is it? What did it say? Oh no. What could it have said? What if it's just like, no, this boy is not fit to do anything like this? Bojji's smiling. It seemed like he was smiling. No, you were awesome, Bojji. He's fired up. He's fired up. He still got that fire, that passion there, man. Like, it's so hard for that to burn out for him. It could have already burnt out with everything that he's been through, but it is still there. He goes over to try to lift the rock. Smaller? Is that a smaller rock? Oh, man. I I don't care who it is, man. If I saw someone trying this hard, I would take them under me. I don't care what kind of person I was or whatever. If someone came to me like this, I saw him dodging like that and saw just how passionate, I would be like, okay, I'm gonna teach you. I'm gonna train you. Because I see how much you care about it, you know? Like, look, dude. Maybe the captain? I want to see what the letter said. I was gonna say maybe the captain trains him. Boca. The man you're looking for is not King Desha. Oh, it's not him, but oh my gosh. So he was lying? Or maybe he wasn't lying, but he was messing with Prince Despa. Ah, okay. So there's probably a lot of people that come to him, maybe, like thinking that it's him, but that would make me feel like shit, kind of like people are coming here for my brother, but they're mistaking it for me. That would kind of piss me off. You see that? The captain has been enlightened. He sees it with Bojji. Prince Despa, great wisdom. Okay, I like the captain. Captain's pretty cool. So it sucked kind of at first, although Bojji was still fired up, but hey, left off pretty well. Just kind of cleared that up. Oh, that's where we gotta go. All right. And it's actually really cool down here. That's something this series has already been really good at, is like with the backgrounds and all that and where we've been at. But it just looks so cool in the underground. Oh, this shit. We're back here. I'm scared for Daida. I really am. You are a butterfly trapped within my spider web. Okay, so that dude's maybe about to do something. That dude was like really weird in the previous episode. I was like, what is going on with him? He's just walking like mindlessly, it seemed like. And I so much more respect for Daida with the previous episode, right here, even what he's saying. Aw. But they're gonna try and force him still to drink this or do this. I know they are. I mean, the magic mirror isn't gonna give up. He got to get out of here or something. Reminiscing on this. What is there to laugh at? What's so funny about that? I respect the hell out of that. Oh, great. No, don't think so. He's like, how are you alive? Oh, shit. Is she controlling him? Oh, she's not controlling him, Lady Miranjo? Lady Miranjo. Okay, he was walking through here, and I was like, hey, this just seems very... Oh, okay, no, it's both. I thought they were going to show that again. Dude, every time, bro. I swear. Every time the size comparison is just crazy. Like, imagine if Bojji with this hidden power, whatever he has, like, he gonna be like that. It's gonna be. I think this is her. Mianjo. Didn't we see? I swear we saw her in the previous episode. And I was like, it seemed like a girl, but we couldn't really make out who it was. There's like the mirror in the background. I see. Change you. But what is the king? The king was like in on this or a part of this? Because he brought him here. So what's up with that? That was the last time you saw her when that happened? Or what? On that level, yeah, it's not like that. Very important to you for your own plans and for your own. I don't think you're looking for what's in the best interest of Daida. Think about grabbing the scythe. What are they just talking about? Daida. Right, what? She just whatever she said to him just got to him like that easily? That it overrules the king's will? He like look at him now. Yo, she had to be controlling him or something. Oh. Oh no. Yeah, he's being controlled. He's being controlled 100%. Oh my god, bro. They're gonna make him probably drink that shit. Well, it was like spilled over, wasn't it? Like he broke the thing it was held in or whatever. But still, they're gonna try and force him to do something. It's all it's all over his face. The people like did that or something? Or oh, this is why I was worried, man. They're wiping up the blood and gonna make him. Bro, what? That shit hasn't dried up yet? What? I mean, this is that, and then also we saw that he was trying to help out Bojji potentially. Oh, great. Not an elixir that will increase your power. So he's about to lose himself, man. This is not gonna be good. This is gonna be actually awful. But freaking Appius, like, I don't want to say that's as worse as what we saw with Domus, but I mean, Okay, so this is Despa's place. It's like meanwhile, like we're seeing what Bojji and Kage are doing, and meanwhile, like with Daida, it's just not good. You know, it makes me think of the dream where Bojji comes and saves him. It's probably not gonna be how y'all are expecting it. Like if Kage's thinking he's gonna be like that, I don't think he's gonna be like that. Despa-san, Despa-san. That VA sounds so familiar. I figured it wasn't gonna be what y'all imagine. He looks pretty fancy, if I do say so myself. That was whose VA was that? For some reason, I'm thinking Scott Fitzgerald from Bungo Stray Dogs, but there's a bunch of other characters that he's played. He's a very prominent VA. I recognize that voice 100%. I don't know. I don't remember his name off the top of my head, but I think he plays Fitzgerald from Bungo Stray Dogs. That's just the character that came to my mind, but I know he's played other characters. This episode, man, I'm just that was why I was worried about Daida, because I knew they were gonna force him. Which she's definitely the antagonist, right? And apparently, well, we saw her actually in an actual human form. Now they didn't really go into, or they kind of like are hiding, I guess, why she's in the mirror, what happened with that. But it seemed like the king was kind of going with that, what like the magic mirror did to Appius, and just obviously some shady shit going on, even when Bose was still alive. So that's very odd to me. Something I'm questioning for sure. And obviously, it seems like she has Appius like under her control potentially now. I mean, it seemed like when he hit Daida like that, he was like possessed. But then when Daida was drinking the shit, he was like freaking out a little bit. So I don't know. I'm getting like flashbacks to sort of like the shit we just saw kind of with Domus in a way. I don't know if I'd necessarily say it's as bad, but it's like this man so quickly fell to that to that temptation, or whatever the girl said, you know, because the king's will and whatever the king was telling him was his number one thing, and then that just quickly just was wiped away. And maybe it just goes to say a lot more about the magic mirror and just how potentially powerful or influential, I guess, she is. So it's not just a magic mirror. Like there's actually a person, you know, behind this who definitely is like the antagonist now, for sure. I mean, kind of has been, but really, I think that's been like cemented. So yeah. Besides that, we had Bojji and Kage obviously meeting up with, what was his name, Desha, which there's Desha or whatever his name is, and then Despa, which he thought maybe that they were coming to see him at first, but they really weren't there for him, which I kind of understand why maybe he was messing with them at that point, because probably a lot of people do that. Or there probably, you know, have been cases where that happens, where they're coming to actually go to Despa, but they mistake him for him. I mean, their names are pretty similar, and they're brothers or whatever. But so apparently they got some kind of beef going on. So yeah, just Bojji. I didn't think, like I said, I didn't think he was gonna be able to do much against the captain, but the captain still saw something in Bojji, even from when he was dodging, like that there is potential there. So I did like that, and they didn't necessarily leave that all off on a bad note. So I'm now curious once again, because I was curious what we're gonna have with this king at the beginning of this episode, but now I'm curious what we're gonna have with his brother Despa, who apparently, well, he has like this whole thing with like the wisdom, but he can make someone who's just normal, or maybe you wouldn't think would be able to become strong. He can make them strong, and Bojji got a lot of potential. So I guess we'll see what happens with that. So yeah, this episode, great stuff as always. But I mean, man, I'm feeling terrible for Daida right now, because what is about to happen? It just, like I said before, again, just makes me think of the dream, because Daida probably gonna lose himself. It's probably gonna be some madness, some crazy shit that happens. Probably just maybe he becomes a tyrannical king, or who knows what other plans the magic mirror has for him. But Bojji gonna have to come in and probably save him from that. So we still got to remember this whole thing with Bojji and Kage being cursed, and that there's apparently some hidden power or whatever with Bojji that's been like sealed away. So There's a lot. There's always so much to talk about with this series, so much going on with this series, and more than I was expecting, to be honest, especially what they do with a lot of these other characters, like Appius, like Daida, uh, or not Daida, well, Daida, but because he's kind of one of the main characters, but like Domus and Bevin, and I mean, I just was not expecting them, especially this early on, to for it to be this well rounded, essentially. So that's why it's one of the best shows, if not the best show of the season. It's probably in my top three. Yeah, it's like up there with 86 and Mushoku Tensei. It's in my top three, and it's gonna be one of probably my anime of the year. We're not gonna be fully done with it by the end of the year, but it's gonna be up there, regardless. Even if we're not finished with the whole series, just from the first core, this is one of my favorite shows of the year, 100%. That's crazy to say, only 6 episodes in, but it's just that freaking good, man. So yeah, really liked what we had with this episode. Let me know what y'all thought of this one. If you guys did enjoy my reaction, make sure you drop a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you for watching. Peace out.